134.
There's smiles all around. The magician is waving his wand. And there goes the black. What a fantastic effort from Shaun Murphy. Look at Mark Allen. Everyone in the Alexandra Palace is on their feet. What a fabulous 147 break that was. Shaun applauds this Pally crowd. Stephen Hendry called it on the second black. Take a bow, Shaun Murphy. That was something special, and Peter Ebdon enjoyed it just as much. They're still on their feet here.
Do you know, I remember coming to the table and seeing the first red, and I thought if I can swerve and get that in, and the side will take me onto the black. And then when I potted the black, cannoned the red away from the spot, I actually thought to myself, this is a great chance for a 147. Very, very quickly after that, the memories of the other match the other day where I snookered myself on the yellow behind the blue started flooding into my brain. And I was probably under more pressure for that 147 than I've ever been in my life before. It was an incredible moment, and one of, well, it's got to be one of my career highlights. I'm extremely proud of it. You know, the first time I went to the Masters, you know, I would have been an 11 or 12-year-old child, and I dreamt of playing at the Masters from that day on. You know, I remember watching Jimmy White's famous 147 at the World Championships, and since that day, I've been trying to make a 147 in one of the Triple Crown events, and today my dream came true.
It was his 9th maximum of his career, but the first in the Triple Crown. It was on the to-do list. Tick, big tick, and a huge reaction. First of all, Stephen, you enjoyed it. You said it was one of the simplest. These are never easy, obviously, but he made it look so beautifully simple.
It was incredible. I'd say once he put the first red and black, and then the reds, as I said in commentary, it's almost like a practice routine where you just put the reds out and just try and make as big a break as possible. You couldn't have the reds any easier. Now, that's not to take anything away from Shaun Murphy, because from then on, it was like precision. There was one red where he didn't pot it in the middle of the pocket, but that was it. It was absolutely an immaculate break, flawless.
There was only one heart and mouth moment, really, and that was when Shaun celebrated with a fist bump after potting the pink. He still had the black to go, but he was so confident. It was an extraordinary moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And I mean, it was interesting to listen to him sort of saying he felt like he was under more pressure, because I thought that maybe, you know, watching it, that it could have relaxed him a little bit, that he'd had one crack at it, and then all of a sudden went, OK, so he's a little bit more experienced for the second time around. But I think he's cueing so well. I mean, he's always had a fantastic cue action. Arguably the best cue action currently on the circuit is that Rolls-Royce smooth cue action, but he hits the ball so positively. And I think he's in as confident a mode as I've seen him.
Yeah, it was the 6th Masters maximum in history in the 50-year anniversary of this event. And in fact, it was Kirk Stevens back in '84. You remember this one. Ding Junhui is the only man who's done it twice, actually, including last year. Marco Fu, Mark Allen, the man, of course, who was sitting in the other seat today, got one last year. And Shaun is now the 5th player ever to make one here. And actually, it means that he's now tied 4th in the list of numbers of maximums. Ronnie's made 15, John Higgins 13, Stephen Hendry, you're certain, Stephen, 11.